Okay, problem 24. The notation n plus reads n factorial and is defined by the product of the first n positive integers. So define the superfactorial of a positive number to be like the product of the factorials of the first n integers. How many factors of 7 appear in the superfactorial in the prime factorization of the superfactorial of 51? Yeah. So think about it this way, right? 51. And 7 has factors along like this. 7, 14, 21, and 28, and so on. So if we can split these up, we can find within each of these ranges how many different 7s there are. So what this looks like is you would start at 1 factorial to 6 factorial. And if we multiplied all of these up together, how many factors of 7 would there be? There would be 0 because you don't have any 7s yet. And 7 factorial to 13 factorial, that would be 1 times 7, since you have 1 7 within each of those, and that comes down to 7. And if you have 14 factorial to 20 factorial, that would be 2 times 7 equals to 14, since you have now like 7 and also 14. So that is like 2 factors of 7. So you just continue doing this for all the different ranges, and then in the end you can add them up together. So this would be 21, and then 28 factorial to 34 factorial would be 4 times 7 equals to 28, and then 35 factorial to 41 factorial would be 5 times 7 equals 35. Then 42 factorial to 48 factorial would be 6 times 7 equals 42. So now here's like a tricky part. 49 factorial to 51 factorial. So now why is this tricky, right? So the reason for this is because 49, it actually has 7 squared. It's equal to 7 squared. So that means it brings not 1 factor, but it brings 2 factors of 7 back. So instead of this being 7, you would make it to be 7 plus 1 equals 8. What this means is that all the factorials like 49 factorial, 50 factorial, and 51 factorial, all of these, they have 8 factors of 7 rather than 7. So that means it should be like 8 times 3 equals 24. So the rest of it is just simply adding it up. 21, 42, 70, 105, 147, and then 171. So that comes down to the final answer, which is 171.